The clash with Mr. Anderson. It was my final year in high school, and everything felt like a race. The pressure of exams, college applications, and the constant need to prove myself. Among all my teachers, Mr. Anderson, our history teacher, was the one I dreaded most. He was strict, old-fashioned, and had little patience for excuses. To me, his classes felt like a battlefield. I loved history, but I hated the way he taught it. Rigid, memorization heavy, and with no room for creativity. One morning, after a long night of studying for multiple subjects, I walked into class unprepared for his surprise quiz. When he called my name to answer a question, I froze. "You don't know?" he said sharply, glaring at me. "No, sir," I admitted quietly. "Then why are you here if you can't even bother to study?" His words cut through me like a knife. The class went silent. My face burned with anger and humiliation. Something inside me snapped. Maybe if you actually taught us in a way we could understand, more of us would care. I blurted out. Gasps filled the room. Mr. Anderson's face turned red. "Get out," he said coldly. I stormed out, slamming the door behind me. For days I avoided his class, pretending I was sick. But deep down, guilt gnawed at me. I knew I had crossed a line. Finally, after a week, the principal called me in. Mr. Anderson was there too. I expected him to demand punishment, but instead, he spoke calmly. "I was harsh," he admitted, "but you must understand, discipline and effort matter. However, if you feel my methods don't work for you, tell me, not in anger but in dialogue." I was stunned. For the first time, I saw him not as a tyrant, but as a human being who also struggled to reach us. "I'm sorry," I said, my voice trembling. I shouldn't have spoken that way, I just felt overwhelmed. Something softened in his eyes. "Then let's make a deal," he said. "You'll give me effort, and I'll give you space to learn differently. History is more than dates. It's about stories. Why don't you try presenting it your way in front of the class?" That moment changed everything. I poured myself into creating a storytelling-style project about World War II, mixing facts with narratives. When I presented, my classmates actually listened, engaged, and even asked questions. After class, Mr. Anderson patted my shoulder. "See? Integrity and effort go hand in hand," he said with a rare smile. Looking back, the clash with Mr. Anderson wasn't just a fight, it was a turning point. It taught me that conflicts with teachers, or with anyone, aren't walls but bridges waiting to be built. Respect, honesty, and courage to communicate can turn a moment of anger into a lifelong lesson.